Hi, welcome back or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Laura and today we're doing update 2 in the 20 favorites in 2020 started by Denise or Just Some Makeup Pans. I'll have her down here. I'm just going to keep this intro short and sweet and we're going to just go down my list that's in my notebook and that's that. So the first product I have is my Tatcha Silk Canvas Priming Filter or whatever this is called. Yes. So I've used this one 26 times this month. So a lot this month. I went for a total of 35 uses. I went from 118.2 to 115.8. So not too shabby. So that is what we're looking at now, which is fantastic. So I will try to put a picture up here. I'm really proud of this. This isn't not going to be done by next update, but I foresee in 2 updates. I think this will get rolled out and we can roll something in its place, but that is this guy here. The next one on my list is my Becca First Light Priming Filter. It's the purple one. I really like this one. I think that it does actually do a lot of brightening. So the first update, or the intro, first update, and now we're down here. So I've been making steady progress with this one. I feel like I didn't use this nearly as much as I did last month, but the usage is pretty on par. So I used this one 14 times this month, a total of 27 altogether. This went down from 105.7. Now it's at 99.9. So this one might, if I really like truck through this, this one could get used up by the next update. I think it's going to take me 2 updates though. So I'm really excited about this. This is the primers I'm really happy about. I talked about this one really briefly in my Mission 100%. And if you did not catch that video, I will link it over here. But I rolled this out of my Mission 100% because I wanted to just focus on it in my 20 favorites. So I use this one a lot less than I did in my previous month. So I've used this one, I guess not. I've used less product though because of the way that I've been using it. So I've used this one 11 times this month for a total of 22 uses. And we went down, as you can see, just like half of what we did last time. What I've been doing with this, because it's a little bit too light for me right now, I've been mixing this in with my sunscreen to kind of create a tinted moisturizer. So that is what I have on my complexion today. So just light coverage. That's how I've been using this one. Sometimes I will top the next product, which is my bareMinerals foundation. But using it that way, I've made decent, like not a lot, but like enough progress that I feel like content with it. What my plan is finishing my bareMinerals product up. This foundation here. This is my bareMinerals Medium Beige Foundation, and once I finish this up, I can kind of hightail it on the Estee Lauder one. So this one I used 27 times this month, which is a lot. So I took this one when I went on vacation. Oh, there goes something. There is not much product. You can like barely see anything in there. This one went from 147.5 to 145 even. I've used this one 27 times, a total of 35 uses whilst it's been in this project. If I really put my mind to it, I think I can get this used up by the next update, and I'm so excited. Really happy about that one. This is another one that was in my Mission 100% cruelty free, and I took it out of that project to focus on it in this project. So this is my MAC Prolongwear concealer in NC20. Yeah, NC20. I've made so much progress. So that was where the intro, the second update, and now we're down here. That's huge. That is a huge jump. So I think I contribute that since I've been putting on that, like a tinted moisturizer, so to speak, and noticing that I have a lot more to cover, I've been using more of this. So as soon as my bareMinerals foundation is up and I'm just focusing on my Estee Lauder one that way, I think I can plow through this one. If I keep using it the way that I did this month, I think 2 months in this will say goodbye in my collection, which is so exciting. This one too, I'm really excited about. But this is my bareMinerals Well Rested. I used it 17 times this month for a total of 29. So it went down from 27.2 to 26.9, which isn't like a lot, but that is all the product we have left. Like there's not that much product left in there. I can use this up in a month. That's my Well Rested. And then I have this Glamour Dolls bronzer. And guys, I made so much progress. I looked back at my last update just to like see. I was like, have I even really made any? And I made tons of progress. So there's a lot more of the grid showing now. I really was hoping that I would get to a point this month in February to have to repress this, but I haven't gotten there yet. So this one I used 29 times. I used this so much this month for a total of 41 uses. So this one went down from 27.9 to 27.3, which doesn't seem like that much, especially for how I feel like the pan grew. So I'm really ready to get this out of my collection though. I have this You're So Jelly Highlight by Too Faced. This one I used 21 times, so the previous month I only used it 24 times, or only used it 3 times, so a total of 24, and I have been hammering on this. So what I've been doing is I let it kind of sit this way or this way, and then when I put it back, whatever's on the lid, so product up here, I take a brush and that's how I grab the product, and then I apply that and then blend it out with my beauty sponge. So I really only use the product that's on the lid at any given time, but that is like, there's a huge chunk missing out of this, which I'm so excited about. I love this highlight. I love this highlight. I think it's beautiful. I think it smells so good. I really like this. I really like this. So I use that one. Like I said, 21 times. It went down from 86.9 to 85.8. So a little over a gram of product, which is so good in my book. The next thing on my list is blushes. And yes, too, because I'm crazy. So this one is bareMinerals Flutter. This one, I only made a real small amount of progress. So that first line, I changed the lines. I started using like a nail polish. 1, to get more use out of my plain nail polishes, and 2, so it wouldn't rub off. So that first line, that second line is the second or first update, and then the black line is where we are now. Very minimal usage, but I've used this how many times? 10 times this month. So more than I did last time. Then I have the second blush. It didn't change, so what I did was that blue line was the first, the red line was the second, and the black line is exactly where the same spot. And just so I could have something tangible that like when I looked back, I'm like, oh, I had the same update for 2. So this one I've used 3 times. 4. I used 5 times this month. Words are hard, man. Then I have my bareMinerals The Wild Thing Quad, and I am focusing on hitting pan in all of the shades and using up 1 shade. So I'm focusing on using up this shade here and then hitting pan in the rest. That was last month, so I've not made significant progress on this. I've used this one total, I've used this 8, I've dipped into this 8 times. So, that one went from 57.6 to 58.5. I don't know if repressing that sensational shade, like, added weight to the product. The next thing I have is this Stila Shimmering Glow in Twig. I just had to rehydrate it because I'm finally experiencing what other people do when they say that it got dry and flaky. So I just added a couple drops of like my Visine to this, and it works fine. I have it underneath my eyeshadow today, but I feel like this is never gonna die. I feel like I'm gonna be stuck with this forever, but I'm gonna hunker down and try to get this gone by the next update. I really thought I was like, this update for sure. No, that you're over ambitious, Laura. Get your life together. So that is, this one I used 15 times for a total of 20 times. I went from, where am I? 18.7 to 18.5. And I don't know if that's because I added drops to it that it bumped the weight up. I'm sure it did, but that's fine. Next, I have what I'm wearing on my lips today, which is this little mini Kiko Classic Red lipstick. Look how cute she is. She's just so tiny. There's so little product. I've used this one 8 times this month for a total of 18 times. I went up in weight. I think my scale, like, I don't know what happened, but a lot of my things went up in weight this time. So I went, if you can see here, I have my intro and then those 2 lines. Very minimal progress, but progress that's like on par with the last month. So I've been actually using that as a cream, like a starter blush. So I've been like putting a little bit on the back of my hand, picking it up with my Now Filthy Real Techniques Diamond Sponge, as you can see, and then tapping it on. I actually have it underneath my blush today. The next thing, I'm so excited and so proud of myself. I posted it on Instagram, but I finished this lip gloss. As you can see, I've scraped as much as I could, and then I took a little tool, this thing, and got more product out of it. So she's gone. I like totally mangled, like that guy is broken. Like, did not realize I was the Hulk. So we're going to be rolling one new product in, so yay, it's not a totally boring update. The next thing, a lot of progress on this one, but no, it's still kicking in here. This is my Bath & Body Works body cream. I use this predominantly on my hands, but it's a body cream. I think it was the air bubble that really was playing me, but first update, or intro, first update, and now we're down here. I think there's a ton of product on the sides though, which could like be throwing this off, so time will tell when I actually cut into this, because I do cut into these and get every drop out because I really like these this formula. But I won't be repurchasing it because it's not cruelty free and it's really disappointing. So this one went down from 113.6 to 73.8. I don't know if it was the air bubble that was weighing it or if I just really like hammered out some of my hand cream. But we're going to talk about the things that I rolled in from my first update. So the first thing that I rolled in last time was this Thierry Mugler, I don't know, Angel. So this, I've used so much of it. Can you like, this is insane. So I think when we first started, I was like up here. And now we're down here. So whenever I get home from work, I'll spray a little bit more on me. I don't really care if I'm like probably overusing it. One, my fiance loves the way that it smells, so I like wearing it when he's around. Two, it's starting to change color. You can see like over here, it's kind of like a dingy color now. So I really wanna get this out of my collection. I really, really love the scent of this. It kind of smells like tea, like a tea. I don't know. I really like the smell of this. So I'm really hoping by the next update she'll be gone. Really excited about this guy. She's gonna be gone soon. Very content, very happy. And then I know I kept in my Ofra Feelin myself, but I'm counting it as like a separate like count then, I guess. I just wanted to expand pans on this. I don't really know if I did. I think I did on this shade right here. And then this shade. Pillow Talk has gone virtually unused. I got a little bit of a tan, so it's a little too light for me right now. But really happy with the usage. I think I'm just going to keep it in for another month, maybe two. Expand the pans more. I do have a highlight in my roulette pan that I'm now working on. So these aren't going to get as much love because I really want to focus on the one that's in my roulette pan. But I love the Ofra formula. I think that this is a beautiful palette if you can get your hands on it. I think it's just gorgeous. I have a eyeliner. I have a couple eyeliners technically, but this is the one that I was focusing on as a liquid liner. This is what I'm wearing on my lids today as a liner. This is the Tarte Clay Play Liner in Aubergine. I have such little, I feel like this is like the product that will never end too. So I'm like, this is not something I'm going to cut into. I cannot be bothered with fussing with something like this messy and like dark. So once I can't squeeze any more out, this is going to be counted as gone. I've used this 5 times this month. It went down from, no, it stayed the same. It's 6.3 grams. Is this Ulta lip liner in Bittersweet. I had 2 of these. I used one up and it was like the best. It was my favorite lip liner ever. Had a second one in my collection. I was like, sweet, I get it twice, which is great. This one I've had nothing but problems with. I don't know, I have no idea like what, but like I don't know if you can tell like how nice this side is sharpening. Like it just looks wonderful. And then we get to this and it's like someone chewed on the wood. I don't understand. So the product has been like crumbling off of it. So I will go to apply it and then like a big hunk of it flops off. I've been blowing through this. So I gotta, I'm not gonna hold the pencil up because I am clumsy and that will fall and I have to cover my other update. So I was here at the first update because that's when we rolled it in and now I'm down there. I feel like I could probably blow through this in a month if I like really only used this one. I don't, especially if it crumbles more. I don't know. I don't know. So that one went from 3.2 grams to 2.6, and I feel like a good portion of that was it like crumbling off and being unusable. So, and then the last product that I rolled in initially was this bareMinerals Round the Clock Liner in 5 AM. This makes such a pretty like inner corner base, or like inner third half of the lid, like eye base. I used this one 11 times this month, which I'm pretty proud of. It went down from 3.5 to 3.3, and you can see here, there was the first and there is the second. So it's basically the same like amount left as the Ulta lip liner. Sorry, I'm covering up like all of the stuff from my Mission 100% cruelty free, so that's why those sticky notes are there. And now the last thing that I'm rolling in is going to be this lip liner here, or this lip gloss here. This is the Marvelous Moxie in Superpower. I finished a mini of these. So the mini that I finished was actually smaller than even one of these ones, but you can see the size difference. It's about, this is double, like technically in grams, than this guy. The reason I want to pull this one in instead of one of my minis is I can tell that this is starting to change scents. So the other lip gloss I have is super, super minty. It feels like tingly on the lips. This one has like a mint, but almost like it's starting to like change into that like lipstick kind of like Play-Doh-y smell. There might be some of you that are like, that's disgusting, just throw it out. This is my favorite lip gloss ever, and I never wanted to use it because of it. And I really want to just see it through and see if I can get to the end of it. So we're starting here. So I think probably there's about the same amount as in those minis. So I'm hopeful that I can get this done in a month. Very hopeful. So right now this weighs 21.1 grams. I'm going to really try to bust this out in a month. So we'll see next time. Hopefully this will be gone before it like completely goes off. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Denise, again for starting this project. I am looking forward to watching all of the other ladies' updates, and I would love to see you in the next video. All right, bye.